Well, Kelly's Court is back in session. Going to squeeze this in before President Bush takes to the microphones with a bit of a lighter note for those of you in the mood to laugh a little bit this morning. On the docket today, this woman took a job with Playboy's radio channel over on Sirius Satellite, and now she is alleging in a lawsuit that it was a sexually charged atmosphere. Shocker. Meet Christy Canyon. She's the defendant in the lawsuit. She's a former porn star who hosts this Playboy radio show called Night Calls. Playboy hired a producer to work with Christy Canyon, and that woman who was hired is named Terry Hughes. Well, Hughes is the one who has now filed a lawsuit, claiming that she was exposed to a hostile work environment that was not only full of sexual discrimination, but race discrimination as well. So does this woman actually have a case? Let's ask our panel, defense attorney John Spilbore and our own Kimberly Guilfoyle, host of The Lineup here on FNC. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Wow. All right. Well, I've seen some lawsuits in my day, but Jonna, sexually charged atmosphere at the Playboy channel? Say it ain't so.
Go figure, right? Listen, this woman does not have a claim for a couple of reasons. You can't be a woman and work at the post office and complain that they make you sort the mail. Why? Because it's part of the job. This show is called Night Calls on the Playboy channel, not clipping coupons on the Home Shopping Network. It was all about sex. If you don't want to work there, don't work there. But she doesn't have a claim.
Right. Kimberly, before we get to the race discrimination, sticking with the sex discrimination, sure. How on earth does she go in there and say it was a hostile work environment because they were talking about body parts and exposing nudity at the Playboy channel?
Look, Megan, I get it. It's not Little House on the Prairie with the pigtails. Nevertheless, you have to have a professional work environment. And this woman, Miss Canyon, is quite provocative. She's doing things on the air. She's pleasuring herself. She's asking this other employee, Ms. Hughes, to wax her. She's touching herself in public. It's not appropriate. I also think there could be a criminal action against her for indecent exposure or lewd and lascivious behavior. You can't go to work and have the people around you going, hey, can you help me out? Lend a hand.
That's like a porn star suing the producers, saying the porn star was exposed to inappropriate things. Like, she chose the industry. This is the defendant again. No one forced this Terry Hughes to go work for Playboy, Jonna.
I agree 100%. It comes with the territory, and you have to know that going in, and she did know it going in. So again, she has no claim. She can quit. She has no claim.
What about the race discrimination claim, Kimberly? Is she on better footing, because this woman, Terry Hughes, is African American, is she on better footing with that claim?
Can I tell you, I think she's on equal footing. I think this is a very strong charge, a very serious allegation, because the executive producer of this program is like, hey, I don't know how to break this to you, and this might offend you, but no Negro shows. That's highly inappropriate. It's actionable. She's going to prevail. I can hear the cash register right now. This woman is going to get paid, and she should.
All right, so that's the allegation in the lawsuit, John, is that she didn't get promotions that some white folks got, and that she didn't get this executive made this comment to her about no Negro shows. Right. Is that enough? One comment and some circumstantial evidence of bias?
No, you know, one instance is not enough, but there's another issue here, and the fact that there could have been a business need. Granted, what he said was horribly insensitive, but if the demographic market for Playboy Radio is white, middle-aged, perverted men, well, then that's who they have to cater to, and if they can't deviate from that demographic, it's a business need, and again, it's accepted from any discriminatory statutes.
Wow. One incident is enough if it's offensive enough like this one was, and I'm telling you she's going to prevail on this. Wait and see.
That is, Kimberly's right. Usually one comment isn't enough to make a discrimination claim, but if it's clear, I mean, if it's really egregious, maybe. In any event, got to leave it at that, ladies. Thanks so much for being here with us, Jonna and Kimberly. One final word for our viewers. This woman has no case for sexual harassment. Lie down with dogs and you're going to get fleas. That's her problem. But her case for race discrimination seems a bit better. We'll have to investigate exactly what was behind that one comment. For now, I do not hear the cash register ringing as Kimberly does.